So the question is, should I buy this young lady a drink? I'm not sure. Sip and Dip Lounge here in Great Falls, Montana. And this lovely lady right here wanted a beer. I'm not. Oh, it looks like she got a full beer. I'm not sure I should buy her beer right now, my friends. Look at this. Look at this talent. It's an absolute talent. This is my kind of bar. And if you'll check it out, I'm drinking a Pepsi with a lime. So all y'all out there thinking that I'm back on the wagon or fell off the wagon, I can't remember what it is. That is just a Pepsi with a lime to watch this young lady right here. Beautiful girl. This place is too cool. It's the way the lighting is. I'll try to give you a look in just a second. Reminds me of like the bars and the Goodfellas, you know, back in the 70s, what have you. But if you come here, downstairs is the restaurant, so you can go down there and eat. And the kids can come up here till 7, and they put them out. So the Mermaid shows up, I think, around 6. So you got like an hour if you want the kids to see the Mermaid. But you know, it's a lounge here at the hotel. All right, so I'll let everybody enjoy this young lady's talents in the background while I check out the menu here. Got obviously a full bar. Not sure what they got on a draft. Man, how can I look at the menu? There you go. Let me just give you a quick look at the menu. Ooh, a duck bacon wonton. Hopefully you can see that in the low light here. There's your drinks. Oh, that's absolutely delicious. Squeeze that lime in there. Alright, you know, being in the States, you gotta go with the beef. Don't eat a lot of beef. Well, pretty much zero beef over in Southeast Asia. Let's go with the black and blue steak bites. Grilled beef tenderloin. Tips marinated in a bourbon glaze, topped with melted blue cheese crumble. Bacon bits, balsamic glaze, and warm bread bites. $17.95. That's what I'm going with. Oh yeah, that's gonna be delicious. Little fresh bread there. Oh yeah, look at that. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Let's get those crumbles in there. And your blue cheese crumbles. Mm-hmm. I think she's earned 20. What y'all think? Thank you very much, darling. Right here, over here. I hope I'm not giving it to the bartender. Anyhow, there you go. Thank you very much. Have a good evening. Merry Christmas to you. Hey, how you doing, my friend? This is the O'Hare Inn, right? Okay. All right, so it's upstairs at the O'Hare Inn. Alright, so come in the restaurant here. This is the restaurant here downstairs. So if you want to just come down here and eat. Alright, folks, here you go. The O'Hare Inn. And upstairs is the Sip and Dip. That's where the mermaid swims around. Beautiful lady. Nice little pawn shop. If you're in the market for anything. A cool little place. That little bar up there, the decor reminds me of that bar on Goodfellas. You know, the one they torched. Anyhow, back in the 70s, you know, the lights. I mean, the minute I got there, the place filled up. And it's quiet. It's just a quiet place. Go have a few drinks up there with your buddies. It's not a rowdy type place. At least it wasn't when I was up there. It is cold here in Montana. You know, like everybody else, I love watching that show Yellowstone. But it's one thing, when you're watching Yellowstone, you can't feel the cold of Montana. It's like when you watch videos in Alaska. You love watching those camping videos in Alaska, but you don't factor in the cold. And it's the same way when you're watching me in Thailand or the Philippines. It's hard for you to factor in the heat. You know, it's hot over there. Well, it's cold in Montana. My goodness, is it cold. So, you know, I've said many times on recent videos, I've been dreaming about moving to the Rocky Mountains, which I have. I sit over there in the PI. You know, I've been over in Southeast Asia for a decade and a half in the heat. And there's sometimes where you start dreaming about cold weather. You know, when you're in cold weather, you can dress up, have a little fashion. Got my scarf going on here, long sleeves. I got a coat, I got an Eskimo coat. You can accessorize. When you're over there in the heat, most people wear, you know, like a bathing suit and a tank top, if that. So I'm thinking, you know what, maybe I'd go move to the Rocky Mountains, enjoy the mountains for a while, cold weather, bring the crew over here. Well, being here in Montana, well, I'll be honest with you, it was colder in Mississippi than it is here in Montana. Now, in a week or so, I think this place is going to take the crown, but it was cold down south. It was cold in Mississippi. So this little trip here, I've got my fill of the cold, and I don't want to play anymore. Okay? I don't want to play anymore. I'm too damn old. You know, got enough injuries on my body that the cold doesn't do well. So I don't want to play anymore. I think I'm taking Montana off the table. I'll just tell you right up front. I'm not moving to Montana. I'm ready to go back to Southeast Asia. Obviously, I'm missing my kids. But I'm also missing the warm weather. So there you go. I came, I saw, I played the game for a little while in the cold, and it ain't for me. And that's why I left in the first place. One of the reasons I left in the first place. Why be cold when you don't have to? So there you go, my friends. It's just a matter of time before I'm back to warmer weather. Send me back to the tropics, a little closer to the equator. Ooh, I gotta get back in here. That's enough. This wind's a killer. It's brutality. So this machine won't take dollars. You gotta put at least a $5. I was gonna put $1 in there, see if I can win $1 million, but $5's too much for me.